DJ Simply 201 at DJ Simply 201 coming to you with another Simply Session podcast. Always coming to you from Big Mouth Studios. Always have some interesting guests for you. Today, I think we're going to get into this. I'm going to let him introduce himself right away. He's a local Hudson County legend, and we'll get into what he does, but I'll let him introduce himself.
All right. So I'm Tony Castillo, and I've been in this area for the last 38 years.
Wow.
Yep. I started my own business at that point, and so far, step by step, we got to where we are today.
Wow.
I guess we're one of the
American success stories.
success stories, I guess, and one of the last embroidery shops in Union City, which was supposed to be the embroidery capital of the world.
Right. And if I'm not mistaken, Union City is, like you said, the embroidery capital of the whole world.
Of the whole world. Yep.
Wow. And how did you get into this industry?
Well, originally, I am a graphic artist.
Wow.
Yeah. So I started my shop in Union City as a screen printer actually, shop, doing all kind of screen printing products.
Wow.
Stickers, decals, banners, labels, T-shirts, you name it.
Right.
And
I'm sure the game was a little bit different too back then.
oh yeah. And tough.
Right.
Very, yeah. One-man operation. So, well, of course, my family and my kids, they help me out. And
Very important family.
oh yeah. And step by step, we start growing up. I stopped doing the printing myself because it was very toxic.
Right. Okay. Actually, the environment was actually toxic.
Yeah, a lot of fumes and a lot of chemicals involved, and long hours, and not a clean air.
Right.
In the shop. So I decided to stop because my health is number one.
Absolutely.
And so then we switched to, well, we didn't switch actually. I just source it out.
Right.
The printing production. And we start mixing it up with the embroidery.
Wow.
Which is very interesting. It's kind of like a different medium, but I kind of like it.
Okay.
Wow. Needles and colors. It's involved with colors and design, and so it's basically the same. It's just we're dealing with colors. Environmentally, it's noisy.
Right.
So, it's got these effects on your audio.
Right.
So then we mix it. We mix it both, and we combine it, and then it has become a great life into that
industry. And was this always the dream? I mean, because as you said, you're originally from Puerto Rico, but was graphic design always like the dream?
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I started college trying to go for natural sciences.
Wow. Okay.
Because my family are into that.
Into
line.
natural sciences. Wow.
Yes. And I couldn't take it. It wasn't for me.
Right.
So at the same point, I'm taking an elective class, and it was art appreciation. And then I said, wow, chemistry and biology didn't click on me.
Right. It didn't light a fire in you.
Yeah. So, and then in the art class, I'm like really like into it. And I said, you know what? I mean, I always like to do my drawings, and when I was a kid, and did but not like seriously. It was just following something that it was
right, like an inner passion.
I guess, yeah. So so I decided to switch to the art department,
wow.
To the fine arts.
Right.
And that's how all started.
Wow, and this is in Puerto Rico?
That was in Puerto Rico, yes.
Wow.
Yes. I transferred to another school that it was specialized in visual arts.
Wow.
And there was a struggle, of course, because the materials,
Absolutely.
artist is it's hurt.
They call it
It's
bleeding
hurt.
artist, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna find money. You're gonna have to follow your
Yeah,
passions.
yeah. So I started doing my artwork, meet a lot of artists, visit their studios, adult artists,
Right.
a few galleries that it was in my hometown, and I started associating with that type of environment,
Right.
which you learn.
Right.
And
What made you land on New Jersey coming from Puerto Rico?
oh God, yeah. All right. Well, like I said, I graduated finally in college. I took some elective classes also on education.
Okay. Wow.
So when I graduated, I have my certificate of art teacher,
Wow.
which it was like a backup
Absolutely.
because art is tough.
Yeah.
Artwork is tough. I mean, it's very difficult. So I worked a few years in Puerto Rico as an art teacher in the public school system, and I didn't feel
The passion wasn't there.
passion wasn't there. At the meantime, I opened a studio.
Really?
Yes, that was.
This was a studio just for you, or like open to all?
It was my studio. It was a property from my family, so they let me use it,
Wow.
and I created my workshop there. Did my paintings. I set up the silk screening, and of course, it was more like a.
Like a hobby in a way.
No, it was very
legitimate
serious.
business? Okay.
Yeah. We start doing the silk serigraph
Wow.
posters. People come in, and I start the business idea of getting the like a verbal contract kind of.
Right.
They give me some deposit money. Like kind of like the basic of what is a business is supposed
Right.
to be.
Absolutely.
And,
They give you a little capital to work off of.
Exactly. And I work there, and the body was too much of the. I didn't see no expansion.
Right.
I was like stuck in there in a shop. It was a lot of more a mix of bohemian lifestyle,
Like-
artists come in, hang out.
It was like a hippie vibe.
Yeah. So I said, you know what? I don't see myself here. So then I have some issues with my personal life
Right.
with my spouse
Okay.
at that moment, and needed to
Make a change.
make a change and get out. So I decided to move to New York, which I have an aunt that helped me a lot.
Wow.
She
Okay.
sponsored me.
Wow.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. That was a big.
I think that's something lost nowadays. Is the
No.
community help raising children and family, really taking part.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
She was good. She was good. So she extended her courtesy, I guess. I mean, being a family, but she got her own life
Right.
and helped me out. We settled. I mean, I settled with her for a few weeks. Then I had to
Make something
move
happen.
on. Yeah, because I can.
Right.
I mean, she got her own.
Right. She gave you a good starting block, so now you got to make it happen.
Yeah, so difficult times, rocky road, met good people, met not so good people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
A lot of trial and error along the way.
Yeah, but finally I introduced myself into the New York City graphic businesses and found a job. I have my language, it wasn't the best,
Right.
but my skills
They were top notch.
oh yeah,
They spoke for
yeah.
themselves.
Oh yeah. So I finally start calling to make interviews, to graphic artists for silk screening, and that was the beginning.
Wow.
Yeah.
You made the leap. Because there's a lot of people out there that are afraid to make that type of leap. You're coming from an
way.
island.
No
You had
way.
the language barrier, and look what you were able to do.
No way. I can't. I go forward, never go back.
Wow.
And step by step, I started going up, learning more.
Right.
The business,
Right.
how it works in New York, and made it happen. From here, in a few years, I was in a different level into the graphic business. and making good money.
Yeah, it's good money.
Met a good woman, which is my wife today.
Wow.
Uh,
It doesn't hurt to have a supportive,
yeah.
member right next to you.
That's the foundation of my success. Help me with my two children that I have previously. We have a beautiful kid, very talented too.
Wow.
Well, they're all talented. This one follow the
Family business.
family business.
Shout out to her.
It's more into the fashion.
Right.
Not Charlene, my other daughter.
Oh, okay.
The youngest one. Yeah, she's cool.
But
And
they all follow a little bit in your
Yeah,
footsteps. They're all artistic and everything.
Yep. And they grew up into that environment. They see me because I do a lot of painting too.
Wow.
You know,
I'm sure it's very therapeutic.
Different mediums that I explore always. So they always saw me and my wife. She likes to do the work. She's an artist too.
Wow.
So they grew up into that environment.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
All
Sorry
good.
about that.
No,
Sorry
no
about
worries.
That. Let me
That
just
shows how
shut
real
this
this is.
up. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry about that.
No.
Interruption. And we started with that. I lost my job.
Really?
Yeah. In the 1999, when all these government changes,
Right.
all these wars and all this
It really affected the
turmoil.
business.
So I lost my job in the city,
Wow.
which was a good job. But it doesn't matter.
Right. It opened a new door.
It
One door
happens.
closes, another one opens.
Exactly. That's the way. So we got to do what we had to do. And
Right.
I said, what are we gonna do?
Right.
I got to do. I'm a grown up man. I got 3 kids.
Right.
And we started buying a small printing T-shirt machine.
Wow.
Simple,
Simple beginnings.
very simple. Working in a basement in a house that we used to rent
Okay.
illegally.
Right.
I mean,
And my father has told, because my father has known him for many, many years. That's how our relationship began. But he told me he would always go to you for any fire department needs, any shirt needs. He'd come to you.
Yeah, whatever needs are out there for my skills, and I will make it happen. And so we started the business out of a
Out of a basement.
basement. Wow. And my office was my bedroom.
Unbelievable. I mean,
You know.
from an art studio in Puerto Rico to a basement in Union City, New Jersey.
Yep.
Wow.
But we did okay. We keep struggling into growing up the business, and step by step, the opportunity and the effort they met at
Right.
some point.
Right. They finally met
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, I jump in, and
Rest is history.
yeah, the business.
I mean, right now, I mean,
business
if you've ever gone to a shop, like he said, he started out with maybe with one machine. He has a vast
Oh yeah.
amount of like almost like a factory of machines
It's a
now.
full shop now, full embroidery shop, with all the resources to produce whatever needs to be produced professionally.
Absolutely, always
you know?
professionally.
That's it.
Wow.
It's no, let me try. We know what we're doing.
Right.
Well, at least I know what I'm doing,
Yeah.
and I do it to my best.
Right, and you're in an ever-changing, evolving industry because, as you said, as I know you, you've done embroidery and work for local fire department, police, EMT, and that's your foundation and such, and you're a pillar in the community. But as everyone knows, New Jersey is becoming a new media mecca for filming and all these such of things.
Oh, yeah.
So what say you? Because I know you are getting involved with a lot of different media companies and movies, and movie
yeah.
studios, and this is helping your business bloom beyond what you could probably imagine.
Definitely.
Can you talk about some of the stuff you've been? I know you've been in with some major movies that have just come out.
Well, yeah. Well, it started last year with the few productions that I guess that's when they start moving to Jersey City.
Right, because Netflix has built mega new playgrounds here in Jersey City and South Jersey. They're here.
Jersey City, they got the offices for the costume departments.
Wow, the costume department. Okay.
Which is
Major.
big part on any film production.
Absolutely.
You know, the casting, the costumes, you name it.
Right.
You name it. You name it.
Well,
Location. You know, it's a you know. So for whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe
divine intervention.
because we're paved the road, and
Reputation.
they follow that road, and they got to me for no idea. Maybe they did some search, or it gotta be.
Right,
And,
right.
so we started with the. I think the first one was Happy Gilmore 2,
Right.
which was for me. That's like wow.
Huge.
I mean.
Adam Sandler movie, that's like tremendous.
Yeah, so you know we started, and then I said, you know what, let's try to get into that because they're big names, and if we get into that, that's gonna be like a how you call that a
It's gonna
jumping board or
right, a stepping
trampoline,
stone, right.
To
Bigger and better.
follow up. Yeah. So all of a sudden we're doing it, and we did it right. They're very happy, satisfied with the work, the turnaround. And all of a sudden, another movie comes in. It was, I don't know if I could say names.
Sure.
It was Office Romance.
Okay.
That was another production. I think it's with J-Lo. Was
Nice.
involved into that. And they start sending a lot of work too. And I'm like, wow, wait a minute. And then those are done. They closed, and another one came in. And another one came in. And now we're having we just finished one production. It's I don't know. Well, it's coming up. I'm
Right.
sure it's on the web already. It's the W2F. WTF is my password.
It's my password.
You know what the
Right.
you know
Absolutely.
what the freak. Right? So anyway, that's one, and then we're doing another one, Camp Blood, which is another series. So you know,
Just by word of mouth and
by
just
word
like
of mouth is we're in the industry for the movies, and that's Netflix is a big deal,
wow. Yeah.
you know. And so we're there now. I mean, it's too bad it came in too late in my life. You know,
Right.
didn't have to suffer that much.
Right.
You know,
Right,
the struggle, but
I mean, maybe it's
but
just
it's good.
that's why the outcome is so great right now.
It beat the character because I'm very proud of what I do, and my business is my baby. That's another baby. You know
Right,
what I mean?
it's one of your children.
Yes, and it grew up with me.
Right.
So,
Tough times don't last, but tough people do.
yes, you know, so we're good. We're good. I'm very happy with what we're doing, and we do a lot of work for the community too.
Right,
you know,
right, absolutely.
Like, community clubs, churches. You know, it's a mix.
Right.
I help everybody. I mean, I provide the service to everybody.
Right, it's
Doesn't
just not
have
one
to
particular
be-
group.
Exactly. You gotta be
Open to everybody.
open to everybody. I gotta be, I got this talent and skills. It's for everybody.
Right.
It's not for a specific group.
To hold it to yourself, you got to share it with the world.
For every single person. And
Let me ask you this question, because I always have to tie things into music. When you're embroidering and when you were coming up in your early days, was music a big part of it? Like inspirationally, did it get you through the times? And when you're doing embroidery, maybe at the factory, is music playing there?
it's very noisy.
Right.
You know, so
Right.
And not really.
Right.
The music comes after work.
Right.
You know.
When you're enjoying.
Yeah, well, we
the-
just relax and then
the victor of the spoils.
Yeah. But not really. I mean, I love music.
Right.
All type of musics. But
I mean, look, you were involved with a movie that had J-Lo a part of it, so music ties in here and there.
yeah, but not.
Not directly.
I like to listen to music.
Okay.
I got my vinyls. I got my, my setup in my house. I got a bunch of records, and then, but not really.
Okay.
Salsa, of course.
Of course.
You know, that's where I was born and raised. So
Right. So it's in the blood.
Yeah. So, But my interest has always been doing my artwork
Right.
and my family.
Wow. Yeah, and it worked
That's it.
out.
Yeah, it worked out. And being a good person, or try to do my best.
Right.
I know myself. I know it's not easy, but I try to be nice.
Right.
You know.
Absolutely. I mean, and in winding this down, like, what say you to maybe somebody that wants to get into this industry, or, just something inspirational maybe along the way, because you have an inspirational story and you didn't give up.
Well, listen, it is hard work. That's number one. Take it very seriously.
Right.
Don't settle for opinions, because always somebody's gonna try to put you down,
Right.
or criticize in a not a good way.
Right.
And then if you're weak in your head, in your mind, then that's gonna keep you down.
Wow.
And I'm going up
Right.
all
Right.
the time.
Never
And
looking back.
No. And I tell my kids and everybody that I got kids that come in, they want to start their own line of clothing. Then listen, it's not easy.
Right. Right.
You better think about it, because you're gonna get into that. You gotta take it seriously.
Right.
It's not just like it's a hip scene, like
And it's gonna be handed to you.
Yeah, no, you gotta bust your.
Bust your ass, and you got to establish yourself and create a name.
Oh yeah, and be serious about it.
Right. Because reputation's everything.
Yeah, you want to be a designer, you got to be a designer. You cannot be a designer and then you're gonna be
Graphic artist. Or,
no, like other stuff that it doesn't got nothing
Right,
to do
music,
with it.
or
Hanging out, or
you got to just stay the course.
You gotta be serious about it. And I mean, I get a lot of young people that come in, but I don't see it.
Right.
I don't see it because now it's so easy. You go in the internet, and then with that AI now,
Does it all for you.
that's it all for you.
Wow.
It does the designing, it do the writing. It think instead of you thinking,
It thinks for
some
you.
people using that, and then I mean
It takes the
that's
passion
all-
right
it's-
out of
it's-
it.
It takes a passion. You're not gonna get anywhere because anyone can do that.
Right.
Go into AI and whatever, create. That's not
It's not the way.
It's not the way.
Right. You got to get your hands dirty. You got to,
but I see a lot of kids that here in the community. My daughter, my youngest daughter, she's very struggling, but she's like passionate about it.
Right.
Like I thought you gotta, but she's paving her way.
Right. Right. You got to crawl before you can walk.
Yeah, so that I see, and it's just I don't know if it's a matter of your destiny,
Right.
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 but I feel very proud of what we accomplished
It's an amazing story.
as a personal and as a family.
Can't have done any better.
No, if
Wow.
I didn't have my family, my kids, and my wife, I wouldn't be
Who you
I
are.
wouldn't be here.
Right. Right. It's very important.
Yeah, because that's a motivation to
Get up and go.
to step up.
Wow. It's amazing. And
Yeah.
if you can, shout out the name of your graphic studio, because if you need anything done by
all right.
Tony, I mean, he's open to the public. As he said, he's not just specifically working with anybody. He's open to anybody. So if you could, shout it out.
Sure. So you see, letter C, graphic studio, and we're in Union City on the 410 32nd Street.
Wow. There you go.
Yeah, it's open to anyone.
Absolutely. That's an amazing.
And I like to talk, so you want
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go and talk?
Pass
we
by,
go there and talk and hang out.
but make sure you bring some Johnny Walker, maybe a cigar, because he likes
well,
to, he likes to relax. He definitely has the chill side, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that's a big part of the
You gotta-
success.
You gotta bring some single malt, no Johnny Walker.
No Johnny Walker. I'm sorry.
No commercials, all right? Single malt is fine. Huh?
Single malt. Okay. I apologize. I'm gonna have to make that happen. Yes. All right. So you heard it here. If you need anything from Tony, he's open. This is a community involved. I'm trying to just get the community involved. We have a lot of culture, a lot of things going on here in Hudson County, in Union City. He's one of the success stories. Don't give up. He didn't give up. We all
No
have
way.
dreams, and if you really want them to come true, you have to chase them and go through the hard times to get to the good times. So this was another Simply session. I appreciate you, Tony, for coming through.
Oh, thank you.
Very
Thank
much.
You, Eric.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, sir.
It's a pleasure for me
Episode
to be
8.
part of this.
Yeah, you know, and I feel great that, you know, we had to switch the vibe a little bit. Tony is a living legend. He's a local legend. He's what people should strive to be in the community, is like a pillar. You know, when you know, not to be morbid, but when you go, you're leaving a legacy behind. You'll always be remembered.
Well, hopefully.
Yes, sir. And 100%. And you're a humble individual, so that's why you definitely will be. And I appreciate you again.
Yeah.
All right, Tony.
Anytime.
Hey, yes, sir.
Anytime.
And we're
Thank
out.
you. Thank you.